He must say yes. Make him say yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Animation Breakfast Club with Doig and Swift.
And Swift and Doig.
And those two together.
Are our mics working and everything okay?
It looks to be the case. Yeah, I think so.
Awesome. Hey, Kuz. Okay, Declan. That's all I can see in the chat so far.
Yeah.
How you doing? I keep forgetting that I should get Twitch up like way before the stream actually starts, because whenever I actually click on Twitch, you don't get to see the past messages, you only see the messages that happen
Don't
from
worry.
after you're on the page.
Don't worry about it. There's not been much discussion at all.
That's good. I'm glad I haven't missed anything. How are you guys doing?
Everybody having a sleepy Friday.
Oh my gosh, it is Friday, isn't it? You're finishing an assignment and then you're going to be able to play VR again. What you going to play? Do you have anything in mind that you're particularly looking forward to? A VR chat. Nice. What's your avatar in VR chat, Declan? Have you made yourself one? Either Leon Scott Kennedy or Deku. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Hot damn. I'm sure you could learn. I mean, you can already model in 3D pretty well, so I'm sure that wouldn't be too difficult to learn. Hey, morning Evelyn, how are you doing?
Hello. Do you want me to share our screens, India?
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Alrighty. You'll need to switch on NDI.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. That's awesome. Oh, apparently Declan sent you a message the other day about PC parts.
I saw that, thank you.
Oh, heck yeah, Evelyn, that's awesome. Oh, I'm excited. I hope that you enjoy using Rough Animator. I hope it solves at least one of the problems about having limited frame counts. Morning, Tip, how are you doing? See, I'm just checking some reference. Want to make sure that I get this next week feeling on model, because today we get to do the special attack, which is we get to hurl a ship across the screen.
Eat, 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 eat.
Finally it is time.
So I discovered a couple of sketches yesterday, India.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll tell you about them later.
Go for it. Tell me now. Let me move this reference over.
So I was on Peter Laird's blog yesterday, and he's one of the co-creators of the Turtles.
Oh, cool.
And there's some sketches from like the 1990s, like 1992, 1993, where there was one of Leonardo with a more streamlined shell. He was doing like a redesign as if the turtles had continued to mutate. There was this whole sort of like period of time where
they continued to mutate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So there was this whole period of time where it was like ideas for a fourth live action film that never happened.
Yeah.
But it was a sketch of Leonardo, but his shell had become more streamlined, which I thought was interesting because I would say in the design of Leo in Rise, his shell is a lot more streamlined, which is interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
And there was also one with Donnie. As Donnie mutated and evolved, he mutated like mentally and gained like telekinesis and things like that.
What?
But his eyesight started to fail, so he had to build tech goggles to allow him to see.
Oh no, that's really sad though.
Yeah. But
What?
they'd also given them like a tech bow staff. He'd replaced his staff with a tech one.
Oh, interesting. Do you think the creators looked at that and were like, let's take some parts from that?
I've no idea if there's any correlation.
Huh.
But I think if you like dig down into Donnie's character, that's what he would do. He
Yeah.
would compensate for his physicalness with technology.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's cool to hear that they might have like dug that deep into it. I'm not surprised though, considering that a lot of the people on Rise are like veteran turtle nerds.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I'm just looking for reference of people skateboarding. Basically, I like the Mikey pose, but the stance is too wide. And for him to actually be on a skateboard. Plus, I need to get the skateboard off screen, or at least like have it disappear into hammer space. Pretty sharpish.
Ah, I gotcha. I don't think they were based on those Starfall. I just thought it was interesting that there was a correlation between the original co-creator sort of pie in the sky like sketchbook sketches and like what they did.
Yeah, it's cool that they might have looked back and found those and looked at the original intent and then weaving that into the weaved and then incorporated that into the character designs. Oh hey Tiramisu, how are you doing? Tiff says, I'm doing okay. I have half an idea, but for it I'd want to animate something cute and I don't know what that would be yet. Oh, interesting. Half an idea, eh? I mean, you know me, I always think you should go for it. If you've got something in mind that you think would be cool, you should make it. Let's maybe have Emma's like, just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. I'm gonna kick this skateboard up because I don't know if Mikey. Now we'll have it. Let's see. Let me try. Let me try something. I'll make a new drawing so that I don't lose this one. That's about how wise its stance was actually like need to be on skateboard. Oh, the question is to replace his front leg back on it. Oh, homework and getting stuff done for the Rising. Cool. Is that the fashion zine you're talking about? How do you just do a thing when you don't know what the thing is yet? Well, I mean, that is a good point. That is a good point. I don't know. I guess you have to work out what it is that you have to do. Or work out what it is that you want to do.
Yeah, I just picked something. What was it? What was it Tim was saying?
Well, Tip says she has an idea.
I have half an idea, but for it, and I have half an idea, but for it, I'd want to animate something cute, and I don't know what that would be yet. Okay.
How does one stand on a skateboard? How does one? My inexperience at standing on skateboards is showing, Michael.
What do you mean? There's lots of different foot positions. What is Mikey doing? Is he just riding?
He's landing. I mean, I used a landing pose in which he's not on a skateboard and his stance is way too wide for a skateboard. So I'm like trying to figure it out.
Maybe he has like a fishboard.
The fishboard.
It's a longer longboard.
Well, then I have to adjust the board and all the other shots where the board is. Also, he doesn't. So. There.
Well, I think he does have a longboard actually.
Does he? He doesn't look like he does. In the previous shots that I've referenced, it looks like pretty normal skateboard size to me.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you then.
Well, I mean, it's not a longboard, so I need to figure this out. maybe it's a case of he lands and it's in like a wheelie position.
According to the toys, it's a longboard.
Well, the toys are lying to you.
Wait.
What?
Here, yeah, here it is. It's sort of like a little bit longboardy, a little bit not.
Do you want to actually see the frames? Because the frames are from that sequence you're looking at right now.
No, it's fine. Yeah, he's kind of got a longboard. He doesn't have a. Okay, I want images of a longboard.
I want images of a longboard.
See, this is what a longboard is. That's what he have.
Okay.
They're slightly bigger than usual skateboards.
Only slightly though, right? Still not enough for me to really get away with stretching his legs super out. It's like in position.
Also, yeah, here's a very long. Here's a very long
That's
longboard.
so long. That's the longest board I've ever seen.
Yeah, so you could probably make it bigger than you think you can.
I don't know if I can make it as big as I was gonna though. Like, that's too long, right?
Well, that.
No, the frame I'm looking at right now. You might have to look at my screen.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Like 30 to 40% longer, says Palbro. And Tip says, I want to do some 3D, 2D fusion with toy box kind of aesthetic. Oh my gosh, that's cool. But I'm just not sure what to do with it. That is a cute idea. Maybe you could do some kind of figurine, you know? Like a figurine that's pretty articulated. Oh, and that was a short visit. You have a good weekend.
Take care.
Have a good day at work. I'm sorry that we started pretty late today. There's a hole inside your soul. Ooh. Hello. Hello, Habbo.
How you doing, Habbo?
How you doing? How are yous? How are you guys? Patrick! Hey, Pat!
Hey, Patrick.
How's it hanging? You're very tired at Mustang 3. What are you up to? Are you doing some more boards? There's a panel in this fight scene that has 21 characters in it. Oh! That's a lot of characters, Patrick. That's too many characters. Maybe 20 of them can get knocked off screen. Oh, Tip, that does sound fun. You want to do 2D characters and you're thinking maybe like a fairy tale kind of feel, maybe. Like maybe magical and cute but slightly twisted would be fun. Yeah. That could be fun. I'd love to see something where you use like a lot of camera depth and blur as such. to like get the feeling of stuff being very small in terms of a toy box feel. I think that'd be really cool. It's like the fight in the Matrix 2 but animated. Jeez. Oh my gosh, I hope that you're surviving, Patrick. That sounds pretty intense, dude. Is there much left to go on it? There's a hole inside your soul. That's yes, macro lens. I was like, the word for this.
Word for what?
For one of the lenses where you can have like incredible depth and make things look very, very small.
Oh.
He must say yes. Make him say yes.
Yo, Venci Game Dev, thank you for the follow. Or Venci? Is it Venci or Venci? Getting that parallax, yo.
Yo.
I wonder if I should make the end building stuck so that it stays at the end of the perspective tapering. Let's see what that looks like. So if I make the building have the same depth as the floor plane, it should move.
Let's just give him a bit of a slide. Give him a cha-cha slide. Why the heck not? Warp.
Is that even working anymore? Nope, because I'm moving the point of interest. Or somehow it has a point of interest. Get out of here, point of interest. It's because I hit reset. God damn it. I don't want a point of interest.
Well, you've got one, sir. And it's Venci, apparently, Mike.
Oh, Venci.
About
cool.
20 panels left where you need to fill in the incidental minions. Oh wow, so you're just like going through and adding in like 21 characters to each scene. That's pretty intense.
Yeah, that kind of works.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. It's like revealing the streets behind. I'm going to need to do a little bit more work, but I like it.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, check that out, India.
Oh, dude, cool. That's radical.
It's like if I put like assets down the street there, you'll be able to see, like, as if you're moving over to the pavement and see down each street.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, just how grandma intended.
Oh yeah?
I don't know.
That's so? Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I should put a key. I should put a key so that I can always reset it.
I need to get his weapon here.
And we shouldn't have that much up and down. But if we do... I might set it so that we start further down and then jumps are like that. Are you going to warp the ground plane or keep the animation on clear flat layers? Not sure. I was thinking just clear flat layers, but ground plane might be a good idea. It's what they do in the show, so.
Let's just have the skateboard disappear. No one knows where it goes. You know what? No, we'll have it go off screen. Have it just skates right off by itself. I wonder if we could have it like kick up into the air. Kind of fun.
Will the main scene be on the street or underground? This is a fighting game stage, so what you see here is this particular stage. Skateboard glides off screen and then you hear a horrific car crash in the distance. Yeah, what is it you're doing with the skateboard?
I think I am just gonna spiral it off screen. I'm gonna just send it like it's been flipped, and it's gonna just disappear.
How does he flip it?
How does he flip it? It just does it. It just does it, man. 1 second it's under his feet, the next minute it's going through the air.
Oh, you cheat.
I know. When in Rome, cheat. I love using phrases that have absolutely nothing to do with what you're doing. Well, you know, Mike, when in Rome. You know what they say, the bigger they are.
Hammer space. Okay, I'm gonna layer, new, solid.
Okay, we need to get back into default position because it is time. Okay, so this was a default position.
It was a default position.
It was. Once upon a time, there was a default position that the character had to remain in after they did attacks. Okay.
Oh man, my insides are noisy today.
So this is the hand that he would have his Grisando in. So I'm gonna have to change. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Tib. That's something that I'm learning through doing this. Is like, often they just, if they need to get to a pose, they'll just hit it. Like, they won't necessarily worry about needing to like really anticipate it or anything. They'll just hit straight into it. And we need to get that skateboard off screen. So the skateboard is just gonna go.
So
it's just gonna go.
What we're making, Vinci, is a mock-up of a fighting game. So we're making animation as though it is a fighting game. Or more like, we're making a mock-up of a fighting game and animating the mock-up. Kind of explains a little better. Why am I wearing headphones?
I don't know. Why are you wearing headphones?
It's comforting. It's comforting, I guess. Now my ear is cold.
I'm sorry.
It's fan
I'll
art.
come over and
yeah.
place my hands over your ears if I could. Maybe we can get some face rotation, which might be nice.
Boop. Boopity boop.
Just rotate his face down for that one frame. And start to bring his arm around. You wear headphones even when nothing plays, it makes you comfortable in public. Oh, I know a couple of people who do that actually. Just like nice to have something over your ears. Yeah, Killer Bee also wears headphones just for the comfort.
Hitting an issue.
Yeah, Tib, 100%. Like, it's all about making it feel super responsive. So everything's got to hit like 1 or 2 frames after the button input. So it doesn't feel laggy. Man, luckily, because I've got some reference of Guilty Gear, I don't have to figure out exactly what the button presses are. I can kind of rely on that, which is good. Because I have not a lot of experience in making this kind of stuff.
Yo! Maxtronaut, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello! How are you doing? Welcome into the stream.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's get this Kasari Fundo in the hand all the way through.
So what I'm doing, just to introduce this again, is I've taken a background from the show itself and I've altered it so that I created parallax different versions of the buildings, and then I put those into like a 3D setup, so they're all in different Z depths. And now, like when I move my camera within the After Effects scene, it displaces them at slightly different rates to create this cool sort of 3D-ish feeling. I think I need to play with the depths a little bit more, because this building is a little bit... I think this is its own building, but I'll need to check. It might just be all on one plane. You think the mid one moves too much? You mean this one in the middle? I kind of want that one to be like far closer than everything else, so that it sticks to the floor and that we get that sense that the pavement is leading to that building. If that were to slide, it would look a lot weirder, is my feeling. Because we're not going to be going too far left and right. We can, however, take Tib's suggestion and put in a floor plane rather than a 2D asset for the floor, and resolve that in a different way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have an actual 3D floor plane.
Yeah.
Cool, dude. That's pretty rad. So that would like actually move.
Yes, let me do that and test it out. So what I can do is
so we'd have like maybe a flat texture on the floor. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah. Let me go over here. Just don't want to reveal recent rise of the TMNT. Open this for me.
Okay, so that's going to be a 1. And this is going to be a 2. And this is going to be a 2.
That didn't open. Okay, let me just NDA a second. NDA, sorry, a second.
Alright, it's It's ship throne time. So let me see if I've got a good Mikey pose for this. And the Mikey screen grab. See what we got. That one's pretty nice. Nice expression.
Should be loading up now. Oop, there we go.
Nice references just with the side view. Okay, so I like this one. This one's looking cool.
Maxtronaut has a question for you. Do you want me to read it out for you?
Yeah, that'd be awesome actually, if you wouldn't mind.
It says, "Hey Swift, do you have some tips / courses / anything about gesture / posings? I do a lot of gestures, but when it comes to imagination drawing, I have no idea of posings for characters. So I'm okay at designing them, but I'd like to go deeper in the character attitudes, etc."
That's interesting. Because if you do a lot of gesture drawing, you're going to have a pretty big mental library already of poses and be able to kind of feel what feels natural to you. When I get stuck trying to think of a character pose, I'll often do like several very small thumb versions. Very fast small thumbs. Just to like feel out different poses and see if I can figure out something that feels interesting. I think one of the coolest things about character posing is trying not to make it feel generic. So drawing something that feels natural to you and then catching yourself before you just call it good, and trying to then inject something unusual that you wouldn't usually do into your drawing. Like, make sure that the hand is in like a position you haven't drawn before, or, you know, push the legs into perspective more. Do something kind of unexpected with it. I look at a lot of like reference for stuff like that as well. Like I look at a lot of photography. Yeah, let me know if anyone in chat has any advice for that as well. I don't have any courses or anything about gesture posing.
You've taken some courses for it.
Yeah, I've taken some gesture courses. The gesture courses were pretty much
This is a bad.
pretty
way
much
to do it.
just drawing a lot of gestures, and then keeping in mind stuff like the balance of the figure, making sure they feel on balance if they're meant to. Things like thinking about repetition of shapes, or how interesting your negative space is. Kozek says with posing, clarity is key. It's true. Like what are you trying to say with the character, or what are you trying to say with the pose, you know?
I think a lot of gesture can come down to storytelling. What is it? Where is the character? What are they doing? Why are they doing it? What do they want? And how can you best communicate that in a single moment? This is going to get spicy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to, like, I'm trying to reuse what I already have, but I might end up just repainting this.
And when it comes to cartoon proportions, you lose everything. Let's see, it's like gestures and often posings that are from reality, with beautiful posing, but 1 out of 10 of them are not very standing, dynamic, cool. It's more gracious posings. Okay. In terms of action posing of the things that really helped me. Something I really like to do is I like to do pages of character poses where I just try and fill the entire page. And that means like cramming poses in between other poses, like in the negative space. And having to put poses in the negative space kind of forces me to be inventive about what those poses are. Because when you have like a character that's like, I'm jumping or something, and then another character who's like, I'm doing this cool air twist.
Yeah, I might just repaint this. Okay.
And then this is the space that you have to draw your next character in. Like, it forces you to be kind of more inventive with what you do with it. You know? So I might end up doing something like... like this or something. So I like to fill like an entire page with just like character poses all over, which are just all intersect in between one another. And that always pushes me out of my comfort zone a bit. I always try and do like, not the same pose twice on the same page. And it's okay if some of them look ridiculous, and it's okay if some of them don't work. Because it's kind of like you're experimenting and finding out what does work. So that's definitely like a fun exercise to do. No problem, I hope you have fun with it too. It's a really fun thing to do. I mean, as someone who loves drawing characters, I get to just draw characters for an entire page. Really cool. Yeah, Habbo, I do. That was like exactly it. Was we did a draw pal for Knights, and it was, I think we were raising money for charity. And we just drew a massive naked man pile. It was awesome. Okay, so super rough pose. But I at least got him in roughly the right position. It's cool to make this a little bit more extreme. I might plant his foot more. At the minute, his foot feels pretty unsteady. Bring his toes round. Put the thumb on the wrong side. I do that so often. Okay, so let's grab my reference. So we're going to have Mikey BG. We're going to have a cool animation happening in the background while he's doing his special attack. And I'm going to base it on this little bit of reference I got, because this is a really nice pose of Mikey throwing Sorry Fundo forward, even though I hate how worried he looks. We're going to have to switch the arms though between the two. Oh no, we're not. We're not going to have to switch the arms
Patrick.
at all.
Patrick was like, get to work, Doig.
Nice. So the bit we're referencing is... Let's see. Oh, here we are. Train horn blares. That's what we want. Here we go. this bit. This is what Mikey's doing in this scene. So we're going to be doing a combination between this movement and the other movement. Let me get some screen grabs of this maybe. That might be the best thing to do. Can you NDI me for a sec? Sorry,
Yeah.
NDA me for a sec.
Yeah, 2 secs.
That's
Go do
okay. I can use those
squats.
secs to do squat. I
Yeah.
can do those secs to do swats. Those sets to do swats. I can't speak. You know what I mean, though. One. Six. Seven. You got to NDA me, Mike.
Okay, India. I said, give me some sex, yo.
You always say that. What? This is funny joke. Thank you. I just want to make sure I don't have anything incriminating stored on my snipping tool. You can un-NDA me now.
Okay, so if I save. I need Rise of the Turtles. Stop defaulting to where I usually save stuff.
Whoops.
Okay. Push-ups, eh?
Oh yeah, Patrick, you seeing our NDA screens? Aren't they amazing? Rabbit made them for us. So cool. I love his art so much. You super welcome, Maxtronaut. Thanks for hanging out. Get strong. I'm gonna get so muscly, you guys. I'm gonna be like the most muscly person ever sat at a desk, hunched over the Cintiq.
Where's my floor plane? Oh god.
Okay. Okay, so we got a reference of these poses. And now I just want reference of that side pose that we had.
Kevin's buff India will come true. Oh gosh.
Here we go.
I just want to merge the footage on this one.
Oh, here we go. Save me from myself. It's a stream theme.
Nighto, Patrick.
Night night, Pat.
Okay, so we bring in the floor plane. We make it 3D. And then we rotate.
Okay. Time to work this app. So the last pose we want is gonna be hand down, head down. This kind of thing.
I wonder how they get the really
What is it? Say it out loud, maybe we can help.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get the more extreme tapering. Like, for instance, I could go into the camera settings and be like, it's white. I want a wide angle lens, so let's say it's like 100. What will that do to my plane? Yeah, it'll do that to my plane.
Is that a good yeah?
It's messing with. It's messing with what I had all of the depth set up as. Kind of works though. That's cool though. I move this in.
How about here we go? From myself. You, me, and Verti, we all be getting buff. I mean, I'd like to imagine that I could get buff someday. One has to dream, right? Ten squats. You're getting me buff, keyframe. You're getting me buff. You don't know what kind of power you're unleashing. I don't know if you guys want me to get buff. If I get buff, I'll be unstoppable. Hope you understand this. One. Five. The strongest legs! I'll have to animate my legs. We'll show them. We'll show them all. I said animation with legs couldn't be done.
Look how cool this fucking looks.
I can't. Your mic is in the way.
Well, I'm always in your way.
I didn't mean you. I meant your microphone. Cool. I'm into it. And then we'll have Mikey looking up at the person he is yeeting this ship at.
Yeah, look at my majesty.
Okay. Looking good, dude. Looking cool. We need what we need is some buildings behind in the very background.
Yeah.
Just like the silhouette of New York.
Yeah, I agree. Oh wait, there's more in here.
What's more?
Yeah,
There can't possibly be more. Oh, nice. So when we move the camera around, it's really gonna be moving. I'm into it.
We're gonna need to reframe it a bunch, but yeah, effectively.
Everyone's saying that looks super cool. Yeah, when they jump and stuff, and we follow them up. Are you gonna have to do that for the other background too?
That one is less of an issue because it's slightly different. I don't think we'll need to do this.
Maybe we should though, because it looks super cool.
Well, the other one.
We can have a little dust cloud puff up behind.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll figure that out.
Yeah, I can see how that would be trickier because it's not just a flat line.
I think I can set this up. I think what taught me is if you want it to look cool. Oh. Microphone's away from my mouth. I think that what this has taught me is that if you want things to look cool, change the focal length of the camera for more of that stuff. Do I think this is better? Clicks on link, looks at thing that loads.
So I'm changing this pose to be...
Yeah, I think that's looking cooler.
What other Mikey doing is wind up. Which I think we need.
Yeah, they're lovely. Keep at it. Are we sure this is just a fan project? I can see it becoming a real thing with the quality of it so far. People are going to be interested. That's what we want.
That's the point. Yeah. We hope that people are interested enough that someone somewhere is like, this could be profitable, and takes the idea. I just want to play it. Let me play it.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Oh my god, my insides.
Wow, your tummy is like...
Yeah.
Super loud right now.
So what we have to get back is, like, we don't want to be this far away from everything. If I just do this, doesn't really work.
Yeah, let's just go with this for now.
Maybe with a wide angle lens I don't need everything to be so far away, but
No, let's add more twist to the body. If it's possible to do that.
Interesting. I think maybe when I set up the multiplane, Yeah, okay.
What is it?
So in my multiplane thing, in my PT multiplane thing, it has lens preset. And it has a bunch of presets. So I want to not, like, it's preset to set up for a 50mm camera. I want it to be set up for a... What are you now? You are 36. Cancel. Do we have a 36?
So what do these things mean, Mike?
We have a 35. Cool. What do what things mean?
Anything that you're saying right now.
Oh.
Like, what does this actually mean?
Okay, so this plugin called PT Multiplane sets up a bunch of your layers in Z depth, but what it does is cleverly script the scale on each asset to rely on the position of the the relative position from the camera. So if you've drawn a background where you have the sky and like clouds and like distant mountains and everything, and you put that into After Effects, if you want to push those back in space, you want to still maintain their size because you don't want them to be farther away. You want them to be farther away, but visibly the same scale. So what this plugin does is it pushes them back in space and scales them relative to the camera. What I ended up doing was using the default 50mm lens that you get with an After Effects camera, setting up that relationship, but what I've done since then is change the focal length of my camera, and now the relationship is broken. But if I reset it up with the intended, I think it is focal length. So there's the two main things that I know about camera is, okay, no, sorry, it's not focal length, it's film size. I think that's what I'm needing to change. Yeah, lens preset. There's so many different things, because like when you say you use a 30mm lens, I'm trying to figure out which one of these values it's actually meaning. Because you have focal distance, angle of view. So when someone says a wide angle lens, I think they're talking about the angle of view of that particular lens. And I think... Oh, I don't know this well enough to like relay it to you guys. I should learn this. Okay, let's look it up together. Varying
we learning
film camera lenses. There was a really good video. I'm just gonna go to the video. Feng Zhu did one on perspective, and it's really great. And there's a part in his video that he talks about these. I really, really like the way that Feng Zhu teaches. It's so comfortable and like warm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Okay. It's this video here. I'm gonna mute it and scan through. I highly recommend you all go and watch this right now. Not right now, but watch it today. If you want to learn some cool stuff about different camera perspectives. So let's mute. There's a part where he shows a diagram. So here he's talking about a 5-point perspective. Link please, sure. But what he's demonstrating that is like, if you have this wide angle lens and this 5-point perspective, things will start to warp. But if you look in the center of it, there's less warping. And when you have like a telephoto lens, what you were actually doing is like going way, you're like cropping down into here where things flatten out. So let's see. Yes, this is what I want. I'm not going to be able to glean just from this, am I? I'm going to have to rewatch it and listen to it. Damn it, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Get all this reference and just push
Yeah.
it up. This is what we want.
Yeah, that's it. The relationship. The wider the angle, the smaller this is. So 14mm lens. I think it's to do with the length between the first lens and the second lens. Which is why when people want to shoot from very far away, they have a really big, long lens.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, do we have a...
Where did he show that? I'm sure he showed that.
I see you there.
Yeah.
Checking out how Mikey smiles from the side.
Because he talks about how an eye works.
His eye from the side? I see it.
Yeah, there's the explanation. There's what I was looking for. So, the shorter the lens, the wider the field of view, because you're looking at this intersection point. So if you draw a line from here to here and here to there, you're going to have a narrower field of view the longer the distance between the two lenses because of this diagonal crisscrossy thing. Yes. So I need a smaller lens. So it's the smaller number. Because this is what you would call, this is what the number that you would call a lens, like a 200mm lens and a 50mm lens. So
Let's tilt more to make it more interesting.
Film size, focal length, zoom angle of view. Why you make this so complicated? Which one is you as lens? Film size? No, film size is not what we want. We want the number that's in here. God damn you. Preset.
God damn you.
Here we go. So if I hit 35 millimeter lens, up, it changes the focal length. It's not what I want. I want 20
Yo,
millimeter.
Doodle Girls, good morning.
I want 50 millimeter. Okay, so in After Effects, the presets are based on the focal length. Cool, good to know. And that would have messed me up. I would have been like, this is a 50 millimeter lens. But is it? It might be. It might be that's what that is. That might be what focal length means. What does focal length mean?
Time to find out.
The focal length is of the lens, the distance between the lens and the image sensor when the subject is in focus. That is what we were talking about. That does make sense now. Are you all following along with my ramblings?
Nope. Not even a little bit. Speaking purely for myself.
Okay, so we want 15 millimeters as our preset. Cancel. Kill this camera. Needs to die. What I want to do is I want to bake and remove all that have been placed them.
What would be have like the same pose as below, but like pushed in perspective? That'd be really sweet if I could pull that off.
Then I wanna reset each of these so that they're back to what they were.
Hey, Buff.
Buffy, go and eat the stuff we gave you instead of licking it. Go on.
Been called out, Buffy.
Reset. No, get it. Go and eat it. Go on. Go and eat it.
Oh,
No.
you've been chased out.
You're right, my friend.
Thanks, Sonic.
Turtles taste like cork.
Tastes like cork. Is that true? You eaten turtles before? Thank you very much, Flaming Geismer. Any more this morning? I fed her once this morning.
Okay.
Not sure what you're asking.
Well, did you give her some this morning? But you did. Ooh. I just realized that I no longer use the
Pop filter.
pulp filter.
Anyone doing Lightbox Expo online this weekend? Interesting. I don't think... Do you have to buy tickets, Bryony, or is it free? Because if you have to buy tickets, I'm probably not going to be able to do it. Apparently the song titles aren't working.
The song titles aren't working.
Apparently.
No way! I can't believe this!
Yeah, they are. Says
4 months.
Mark
D.
George. Cigarette boat.
Hey, thank you so much for MB.
Oh, thank you. Tier 2. Nice one.
Oh, I see. You just moved it. You keep putting it in different places on the screen. So the song titles are center top.
Oh, I can move it down to
Just keep it
is.
in one place, I think. Choose the place you think it's best.
Listen, I put it up there because this is a separate thing from where it usually is on Anna Mornings. Here we go.
What's a separate thing from what it normally is on Anna Mornings?
This screen. Sorry, Anna Morning Challenge. It's a different one.
Right.
Right. Left. Oh, when he eats it, he's gonna do the like zoom in thing on him.
You mean behind him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. That's cool.
Yeah. I think it's cool. And so I'm gonna do it.
I need all of these to be 100.
She's so sad.
Wait, why is it? And 0.
You can attend for $1. Oh, interesting. If you pay $10, you get 4 gigs of digital goodies. Interesting. Huh. I mean, that sounds affordable.
I'm kind of breaking this to fix it.
He's going to take up the entire background as well. How big did I have Donny when I did Donny coming on?
It might be easier to just restart this actually.
I have them turned off, I think.
It's gonna be faster to restart this.
Here we go. Okay. This is how big I had Donny when I had Donny on screen, so I think I need Mikey to be a little bigger.
He must say yes. Make him say yes.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I don't want merged. I want composition, retain layer sizes. Okay. Cool. Rename this broken bark. Bark. And then go to this one, open this one, rename this. Cool. Rename to stage square.
I'm just gonna turn in blue for now. I take all of these bits of reference. And I'm gonna cut them and put them on the reference layer.
Okay, let's apply the multiplane as if it's
And then this should only have
millimeter focal length. And then go into the bark one and grab this and paste this into here. See what happens. That's what happens. That's not what I thought was going to happen, but that's okay.
And then I can have this be an actual animation, which will be really fun. Oh, they're doing a section with live drawing of animals and stuff. That's so cool. Let me see this. Oh, RG villain, are we a couple? We sure are. Partners in crime, my dude. Alright, I'm gonna use this as reference. I mean, we are also good friends and roommates. Buffy, I will yeet you out of the window. Swear. She's squeaking. Always squeaking.
What was that? I'm going to read the chat.
The future of 2D animation talk. That sounds awesome.
I've been wanting to ask, but I figured it wasn't my business. What was it? Who? Okay.
So asking if you're a couple.
Are you guys a couple? What's the deal? What's the dealio?
What's the deal? What's going on here?
I've been wanting to ask, but I figured it wasn't my business. And my gay brain did what cisheads do to historic gay couples and assumed they were just good friends and roommates. well, yeah.
Yeah, we are that too.
That's funny.
We are the best of friends.
Oh, you don't really... Well, I don't know. I hug you on stream sometimes. What are you laughing at?
It's like, well, yeah, I don't want to go any further on stream, would you?
I just meant from, like, well, I suppose friends. Never mind. Never mind. Just ignore me.
I will.
Don't ignore me.
Don't worry, I will. No
Wait.
problem.
Did you... Sorry, I will ignore you.
Yeah.
No.
Straight people don't exist. Well, I mean, I can't speak for that. I don't. Mike exists. Mike is, as far as I know, entirely straight.
That's right. I'm a bear. That actually means something
My
in
sexual
homosexual.
orientation is bear.
Yeah.
Well then, I guess you aren't straight. Oh my gosh, I don't want Twitch to steal my bones. I still need them.
I got what I wanted,
What did you want?
but it's the wrong way up.
Doig is a furry. He is very furry. What? You are furry?
I have body hair. Don't shame me
That's
about
exactly
it.
what I mean. Barely straight. It's very good.
Maybe I need to pull the camera back. Maybe I need to push the camera forward. I don't know what I'm doing now. I need to, this floor plane worked in the other scene and now it's being a pissant.
Wow, I don't hear pissant nearly enough.
Kim is just like,
Bring him!
Destroy!
okay, maybe I need to bring the camera like way down, like this. No, move this down. Is this what you want, After Effects? Is this what you need?
This is what you need.
No, not up. Down, 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 down. No! Down! Stupid
Sounds
up.
like he's having a great time over there.
Okay, let's just line the bottom. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Maybe I
What's going
have
on?
to scale it and that's why it's being a dark. Maybe it's because it's scaled and that's why it's being a dark.
I don't know, dude. I don't even know what you're doing.
Are mic cutting out again?
No way!
It's probably at me using After Effects, you know?
Ah, maybe.
Yeah, my computer can't handle it. Okay, I'm gonna stop. yeah, Habbo, piss ant. Yeah, it's probably that. I'm using... Does anyone know why the creators of TMNT chose turtles of all animals? I think because they thought it would be funny, and
Yeah.
it's contrast. It's like, what animal would you not expect to be able to ninja?
Well, they proved them wrong.
I think this is what I want to do.
The original TMT comics were really gritty or something.
No, they were a parody of what was dark and gritty comics at the time, and so they were tongue-in-cheek, self-aware that I mean it's like someone reads it and goes, oh man, this is dark and gritty, and it's like, yeah, but it's a joke. And then they're like, yeah, but I like dark and gritty, and it's like, yeah, but it's a joke.
You're saying it's a
though.
parody.
Yeah. So there's the thing I'm finding, the more I find out about and read about turtles, is the more misunderstood it's always been.
But I think it's just had like so many different iterations. Everybody who's grown up with turtles and grown up on a different iteration has a different like headcanon of what they're like, because every iteration is so different. Like the first iteration was really dark and gritty, but it was doing that because it was a parody of dark and gritty comics.
Yeah, I read an interview with Kevin Laird yesterday. No, not Kevin Laird, Kevin Eastman. God damn, I just combined their names. and he was talking about how he really liked the campy Next Mutation show because he worked on it and he really liked it, but it didn't resonate with fans. And that one has been like,
that's your
it's kind
favorite.
No, Next Mutation is like the live action series between the 90s movies and the 2003 animated reboot.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought it was the name of one of the movies.
But one of the co-creators really likes it, but it didn't resonate with fans. And what's really interesting to me is that the fandom is really divided because certain groups of people want certain things from their TMNT. And that's when you have this kind of like infighting because there's conflict of what TMNT should be. But when you have the actual creator be like, I like this part of them, and then you have fans that are like, no, that's not TMNT. It's like,
well,
but
you're getting into Death of the Author then. It's like,
yeah,
like at what point does the interpretation of the media by the people consuming it become more important than the intention of the original creator?
Exactly. I think it was always intended to be funny and goofy and to like.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying is I think to everyone who's a Turtles fan, depending on which one you grew up with, because they were all so wildly different.
Yeah.
The Turtles mean something different to you. So they started off as like a gritty parody, and then they went like full-blown wacky comedy.
Yeah.
And goofiness, and then they kind of went more dramatic and dark again.
In the 2003 series, Peter Laird had more of a hands-on approach with the 2003 series, and I think he brought more of that darker edge to it that kind of cemented it in people's brains. So that's kind of
I liked
what the Turtles were.
I liked what 2012 was going for, which was like slightly more on the teenage side, and there was comedy and drama in there. Like they tried to do both, which I really like, because that's my jam. Is seeing comedy and drama. I think Bryce does execute on that better than any of the other series I've seen, but that is my personal preference.
Okay, I think this could potentially work if I drop the position of some of the buildings.
It's time for pizza! TMNT 2012 Water So Rise Could Run. Yeah, a lot of the same people work on that, work on the two shows. So I definitely think like they took what they learned from 2012 and then tried to like take those lessons and try something different with this one. I want you on screen, but how on screen do I want you is the question, Mikey.
It's annoying me that the other one I thought was kind of cooler. I'm not talking about TMNT, I'm talking about my backgrounds.
Which one was cooler?
The other one, the worked better. Somehow. At least for the main. Maybe this is placebo. Oh, it's because I tried to fix it and now it's halfway through. You know what? It's just placebo. It doesn't actually work as much as I thought it did.
Now you're looking back at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
I learned that there was the showrunner for 2012 had like an end game in mind. I think it got a little bit explored in one of the episodes in season 5, and he wanted there to be like Donnie became a robot, Leo became super mutated, I don't know what happened to the other ones.
Isn't this what you were talking about at the beginning of the stream?
No. That's two separate things. So maybe the showrunner was taking influence from that. But that showrunner was like, that's what the future of the turtles would be.
I don't want them to become like robots and blind and stuff. That's really sad. Writers made me love them too much to want anything bad to ever happen to them. Like, they're too lovable. They're such good characters. Like, the thought of bad stuff happening to them just makes me really sad now. I'm not like, oh, cool. I'm just like, no, Mikey! Please, leave him alone.
The future apocalyptic Mad Max thing was supposed to be a final episode. A
final episode, so you leave them and you're like, and this is what happened.
I guess so.
That's so sad. No, they have to be okay.
I'm going to stop playing with this particular thing because it's time, but I'll try and fix this off stream.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched through to the point where they met the Fugitoid and were doing Doctor Who Space Adventures in the 2012 series.
Okay, I think we're getting there with these two keys. It's going to be nice to have a bit of like animation in the background here, like big ol' animation. I do feel like I need to twist this torso more though. I have to go away somewhat from my reference material in order to make this pose work the best it can work.
Habbo, yeah, it's animals putting on clothes.
Sure is.
Puncture's, thank you. Puncture's like, animals putting on clothes. It's on their Twitter. It is on our Twitter. Habbo, you're not following our Twitter, huh?
Leave Habbo alone.
No!
You know Habbo is.
Come on, Habbo.
Damn it, he needs to be higher in frame.
Habbo's like, who are you, you?
What can I do?
If I'm not working on this part, what should I work on?
We should do the versus screen for when you selected your character.
I did that. It's done.
It's not done. Where are the flames that come up on the screen?
Oh, I can't do particles on stream. I can try.
Yeah, but can you have things like pop in time and stuff? Can you check out how they work on other games and then make something cool?
Can you? Can you do these
Can you
things?
do that? Because if by setting it up, what you mean is you've taken what I've given you and just put it in After Effects but not done anything to it.
I have them animating. They animate into the exact timing of
Project Justice.
Project Justice.
I'm so happy, thank you.
Wait, why aren't they animating?
Do they, Michael?
Shit, why aren't they animating?
Oh no, is it like an old version that you've opened by accident?
I hope not. Versus screen 2? Versus screen 2.
Well, we're gonna have to head off anyway.
No.
But
What are you talking about? We're going till 10:30. Okay, we're not going till 10:30.
I have a deadline today, Michael.
Oh, you're right.
And remember, I said yesterday, I was like, oh, we have to start the stream properly on time tomorrow so that I can be working at 9.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, look, here. I even added a little shimmer to the verses. This could be better, you're right.
Yeah. We need it to look awesome. I need you to start replacing the assets with cool stuff. Now, obviously, the assets that I'm going to draw, you don't need to replace.
Yeah.
But the text and stuff.
Yeah, I had a whole decals thing for the names I can bring in for sure. For sure.
I wish that we could have like scrolling buildings. You know, like they do in the actual TMNT show. Where somehow they have it set up so they can have like endlessly looping buildings coming towards you with like speed lines. How cool would it be to be like just traveling along the road super fast with the buildings pushing either side of you during this screen? It'd be pretty cool.
It'd be pretty cool.
It'd be pretty dope.
Like, I could do that.
How? How could you do that?
So let's see. What you would have is you'd have multiple. You'd have you'd have the planes of the buildings going by, and you'd have a loop of them. I usually for like the background element, like the buildings, they would be getting closer towards you. So it depends on whether this.
That's going to have a limited amount of time to be on screen, I think.
Yeah, so we could do
We can
that.
plan it, yeah. Because it's not an actual game, so we don't need anyone to hit A. We can hit A whenever we want.
That's true.
So we can actually like plan out how long we want it to be.
To be honest, when you get to this screen, it kind of just goes. Like by the point that this is happening, it's like the game just plays.
It's true because it has this thing. It's like
Yeah.
So it's time sensitive on that too. Like you don't.
Yeah. So yeah, we could do that.
Oh, Mike, how cool would that look?
To
have them like fixed portraits and then just have the background like you're just going.
I hate you a little bit because I love this idea.
It's awesome, isn't it? It looks so cool though, dude.
I hate you a little bit. How am I gonna do that?
I could putting on clothes. We can work it out. Maybe we can work it out off stream and then tell people on Monday what the plan is.
Okay.
Because there's this reference we can look at and try and work it out.
Would you want it to be this particular street, or would you want a
It wouldn't
different
have
street?
to be. I grabbed that street because it like looked good and served the purpose.
I like this street. I can see how it will be done. Ooh. All right.
All right, we're gonna have to head off, Ski.
We're not raiding anyone.
Are we not?
No.
How come?
I just can't be bothered.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm not gonna make you.
I'll see who's... If there's anyone that I particularly want to raid streaming right now, then we'll raid. But... Oh, there is always cool people like streaming.
Why they always gotta be so cool?
Okay, India, pick a number 1, 2, 3, or 4.
4.
Angevin then.
Angevin, Angevin, every morning you greet me. Every time I hear that name, I want to say that.
Would you raid my friend Thor Hulk? He's been here sometimes. He's playing the new Marvel game. Okay, Pablo, for you? Yes.
Sure thing.
Twitch.tv. Thor Hulk is a choice name.
I'm pretty sure I just told this to animate, and yet it's not animating.
I mean,
There we go.
the Thor Hulk I searched is offline, so it's going to be tricky to raid them. Are they still online? Oh, bro.
Oh.
Thor _ Hulk 001. That's more of a username.
These are my choice notes.
These are my choice notes.
3:45 and I'm still on a roll.
Day 7, doing some level grinding, seeing what's next. Sweet. Cool.
Ooh,
Looks like they're upgrading their Thor character. Cool. Alright, we'll raid Thor Hulk. On Palbro's suggestion. Do. Go say hello and be friendly and be cool dudes.
Yeet!
He just started and he's really kind. Okay, that's I'm kind people are cool.
There's a Rise travel bag. Ooh. Tempt me with the Rise merch.
His icon is like a green dude with a beard wearing a Thor helmet.
Nice.
I love this. Yeah. Initiating the raid.
Alright, let's do it.
Sorry, Chimera Animates, we got to go. But we'll be back on Monday. Take care, everyone. And may the rest
Of your day
be filled
with
adventure.
Yes.
Thanks for the follow,
Thank you.
Stu. Yeah, take care, everyone. Bye bye.